Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do the new moon in Aquarius for the sign of Libra. Now, Aquarius, this Aquarius season. Aquarius is about friendships, relationships, humanitarianism. All these areas could have some type of impact during this moon season, from new moon to new moon. And also, Aquarius is outside the box thinking. They're not necessarily traditional. So this is a good time to see how all this is going to impact your fifth house. Now, I always start with a chakra card, right? And you all have the throat chakra, which is life purpose. And while we're at it, hit that subscribe button so that you'll get all the updates and everything as they come. Because there's going to be some changes, okay? So, with this is the throat chakra. The throat chakra, you think of communication. It has an impact on your communication, how you listen, truth, your creativity, or even finding your voice. And this is the ability to express our creativity. This chakra, when in balance, we are able to express ourselves clearly, listen to others effectively, and maintain our own truth. And that's what this is about here. So if you have a blue agate crystal for the throat chakra, or some blue stone, a blue stone like sapphire also, this is very good to stimulate this chakra if there's any blockages or anything, going on. Also, if there's anything going on, it's also good for like herbal teas. It's very good. Herbal teas, let's see. Lower your voice. If you tend to speak loud, speak softer. If you're having maybe some issues you feel like your communication is blocked, or you're having a sore throat, or maybe you're having neck pain or anything like that, maybe you should get things checked out. But also, this is good for like citrus fruits, oranges, tangerines, and things like that. Herbal teas, meditation, do some chanting. This will all activate and stimulate this chakra. And with this, it's your birthright. This is saying this is your birthright to walk your path. And now it's time for you to manifest what is your life path. What is it that your purpose? What is it that you want to manifest? Now's the time for you to do that. Put that plan into reality. I like James Brown, okay? You say, talk aloud, saying nothing. So what are you going to do? Stop talking about it. It's about doing it. Because it's also putting in listening skills. If you've been saying it, and no one's going to, it's like, what's the story? The person who cried wolf. That's what I was thinking about. So in this case, for this chakra, it also is good to lower your voice, and maybe is communicating more with yourself as you move through this light and writing out your plan. This is more about how you're going to put your plan in action, and maybe listen more, because you may be missing out on some nuggets because you're not listening. Now, sometimes there's resistance to going up the stairs here, and that's because of fear. it's time to like dance your life purpose. This is supposed to be, enjoying yourself on the journey, going in towards that goal that you have set towards for yourself, as you get closer and closer and closer. Do you notice how like it gets brighter and brighter and brighter? You're feeling invigorated. You're finding your passion. This is about, it's time to walk your life path. It's time for you to put your plan into action. What is your life purpose? Now I pulled 3 supporting cards. This first card I pulled is Oshun. Now Oshun is, I guess, equivalent to the High Priestess. But if you think of Greek and Roman mythology, you think of Venus, Aphrodite. Oshun is associated more with African, Cuban belief systems. And what she's about, she can express herself without being arrogant or aggressive. And this is part of that life path. How this throat chakra, how are you expressing yourself? Is it like, are you communicating, like a bully to get your way? And if you are, is it working for you? Something you need to ask yourself, maybe. Just be honest with yourself. What exactly motivates you comes up with this also. An evaluation of any plan. Whatever you're putting into your purpose, you get ready to walk towards it, evaluate your plan, and you should be doing that regularly anyway. What's working and what isn't. And I guess that goes back to now is stop talking about it, be about it. And with her coming up, she is the yellow, so that's the solar plex chakra. So recognize if you are using anger to control others, because long term you're not going to be successful doing that. Guard against vanity and false pride. Also, seek to develop a positive ego and identity, because maybe that's why now this is for someone. Maybe you got to be a bully, talk loud, talk over the other person, or that one-upmanship. You can put all that to rest. Motivation should be stimulated. Motivation is stimulated by the need for recognition, immortality, and power. So you got to keep that ego in check to make sure that your motivations, why are you doing what you're doing, is in good character. This is a good time to meditate. Listen, work your plan, write things out, talk to people who are doing certain things, or just ask the question, see what they tell you. Take what you can, This is about being honest. What is your challenge? So here I also have the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands upright, kings are the stuff, right? Can you see that? Okay. They have strong leadership, they're creative, inspiring. But this is in reverse. So what this is saying is, are you being maybe a little dictatorial in your behavior, or are you having some bad temper. This is why Oshun came up, because she could communicate without being aggressive. And this is why looking at your life purpose and realizing maybe you just need to talk less and listen more. Because this can be turned around. Because this is just someone who's an arrogant dictator. Or a wise guy. But message from Spirit is the moon. And you know, moon is the mother, but moon is about intuition. Are you really utilizing your intuition in these situations? It's like, before you speak, take some time to be quiet and get a pulse of your environment. What is surrounding you? Because this moon could be like, it's intuition, but it's primal. So it could be like nervous energy, or, you know, on the other end, there's this ominous feeling, you know, something's coming, you know. So this really is about discernment. Discernment. You know, it's also saying, encouraging you, don't make any big decisions, because this could be an emotional knee-jerk reaction. And since moon is mother, maybe you should talk to your mother. Maybe she's someone you should listen to, or just hear her out and don't comment, because this is also about listening. I mean, this is all with the throat chakra. The whole ears, nose, throat, it's all connected. So maybe you should talk to your mother anyway. And remember now, the moon is that yin energy, feminine. And with all this emotion stirring in your house of romance, love, affairs, your creativity, what do you want to create? Really, what do you want to do? Your self-expression. You're definitely being encouraged here to find your life path. Listen more. Learn to speak less aggressively. And be mindful of activate that solar plex chakra. Get out into the sun. Know that, always check, what is your motivation? Because that will definitely turn this tyrant of a king to his true status of true leadership. So the moon mother here, this overall message is trust your intuition, but continue to listen and to observe what surrounds you, to discern its true nature. Wow, I didn't even read that beforehand. But that's what this is about. Discernment. Talk less and listen more. Actually, that's a beautiful remedy. At this moon, and then look at your 2020. For you, it was about being flexible and fluid. So actually, if you look at your 2020 reading, that is basically the hue for the year, all right? And Libra, hit that subscribe button as I'm speaking so you can be kept up to date. So if you look at that 2020, and it's about being flexible and fluid. And so if you're also learning, this is a lesson in being flexible and fluid in your communication. This is about not speaking aggressively, but in a non-aggressive, creative manner. It's almost you need to change this, because this is having an effect on your romance, your love affairs, your sense of joy. This all falls in this house. I'm just saying. Where are my tree cards? Here we go. Actually, I think this is very, very beautiful. Stop talking about it, be about it. That's what this is about, finding your life purpose. So, Libras, I'm going to pull a tree card and see what nature has to say. Okay, let's go this one. Wow, you got a tree of life. So it's the fig tree. That means you can survive. You'll be able to survive. Because the fig tree will have what you can eat off of this. But also, this is very interesting because it says lower pleasures you attract are potentially overwhelming and dangerous. Peace arrives through higher gratification, enlightening love. Actually, sometimes on finding your life purpose, there's some things you have to let go of, because ultimately maybe it's been weighing you down and you've been ignoring it. So you already have the ability, Libra, to speak kindly, softly, and don't have to be aggressive. But here, this is like I'm wondering here, because with all this fire from the wands in this Oshun, if you are male or female, maybe you're being emotionally manipulated, and what's been going on. Your intuition has probably been telling you this all along, but you don't listen, or you don't want to hear it. And that's it. You don't want to hear it. You may not want to see it. And this is why this throat chakra is more or less finding your purpose. Be still. Be quiet. Look. Because whatever you may have to let go of to move up them stairs, there's something so much better up there for you. It's something so much better. Use your calm, your grace, your gifts. Use your intuition. She's intuitive. This is intuitive also. As you find your life purpose, change maybe your communication style. Some have to change it. Now, some may have to speak a little differently, less aggressive. And then some really have to work on how they hear things, like be quiet, be still, and know exactly what is being said. Stop talking about it, be about it. Libra, this is beautiful, because you have the opportunity. You can eat off the fig tree no matter what your situation is. You're always being nourished. Use your gifts and find your purpose. All right? So, like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment below. This is Sister Omi. Peace.